We're with Gordon here, and we're going to ask him about his sailboat.
This is an antique model of a Norwegian sailing freighter. These were common from the 1850s to the 1950s in Baltic waters. This was built as a free sailor, has a lead keel, full-length lead keel, and I put an RC servo for the rudder into it so we could control it. And I added an extra little bit on the bottom of the keel. It's fairly tippy in wind. But,
Do these sails actually have controls, or are you just rudder only?
just rudder only. These are just free swinging sails.
So with a free sail setup, this is not like some of the sailboats I've seen in the past where you actually have a winch running your sails.
Right.
How does this catch the wind and get around?
You just control the length of your rope down to the bar. So you have a pretty full swing on the mainsail. The mizzen here, I have a shorter swing on it, so you get a little better control turning. And the jibs just pick up wind on either side, just by themselves.
How long ago did you build the model?
I didn't build it. It was donated to the club. It was probably built in the 30s or 40s. And I RC'd it and added detail to it.
Okay, so it spent a lot of its life sitting up on the shelf?
Yeah.
Until you put it into the
Or played
water.
with by kids, maybe.
Okay. Okay, normally we'd see tassels on dancers and stuff like that, but we see a lot of tassels on your sails here. What is the purpose of those?
Just for trimming. You could trim your sail into the wind, whatever direction you were going, and by the direction of the tassels, you could tell how well your sail's trimmed.
And they are got a true stain to these sails. What did you use to achieve that effect?
It was probably done with tea. Make a really strong tea mixture and just soak cotton in them, and they'll turn a beige. There's also a bit of water staining on here. You can see from having it roll on its beam ends before I put it on the extra keel.
So it wasn't from the normal rain we experienced when we were filming at the pond here?
No. This cabin was a solid block on the original, so I built a hollow version and installed the rudder servo in there. And receiver, yeah. And I used a kind of an exterior rope system on the existing tiller for the rudder. So I just have a rubber grommet there.
So basically a pull-pull system.
Yeah. So it pulls back and forth to operate it.
What is the name of this boat?
It's named Sleipnir. And if you look up Norse mythology, Sleipnir was the name of Odin's 8-legged horse.
So I guess you get a lot of run time out of this one if the wind's behaving.
Yeah. Yeah, my transmitter batteries will run down long before the receiver.
Well, can we see it in the water?
Sure. Yeah, these boats sailed up into the 1950s, and the 100 years before that.